Live from the Fastener TV studios, it's In the News with Fastener News Desk.
Thank you, Chris. I'm Lisa Kleinhandler, Editor-in-Chief at Fastener News Desk. It's In the News the week of September 19th, 2022. Here's what's happening in and around the fastener industry. We're less than 30 days away from the largest B2B Expo for fasteners happening in Las Vegas, October 17th through the 19th. The International Fastener Expo is the largest B2B expo of industrial fasteners and tooling and machinery in North America. Since 1981, the event continues to bring together the manufacturers and master distributors of fasteners and other related products and services with distributors and sales agents in the entire supply and distribution chain. IFE Exhibitors, with more than 300 companies already registered, space is running out to exhibit at this year's expo. Don't miss your opportunity to make an impact at the largest B2B expo for fasteners. Go to fastenershows.com to reserve your space today. And in fastener news, the Fastener Training Institute, the leading nonprofit provider of fastener training opportunities, appointed Chris McCaffrey, Business Development Manager at Atlantic Rod and Manufacturing, as president of the FTI board. Chris has served on the FTI board since 2018 as a director and vice president. He has worked in the industry for nearly 20 years and strongly supports fastener industry training. The National Fastener Distributors Association and the Young Fastener Professionals have introduced a mentorship program called AIM, which stands for Advance Individuals Through Mentoring. The mentorship program will serve the needs of young fastener professionals by pairing them with willing mentors focused on advancing the mentees' personal career goals. At a recent meeting of the Pac West Board of Directors, Hans Fuller of Fuller Metric was elected to serve as president of the Pacific West Fastener Association. Stay tuned, Threadheads and Fasteners. Fully Threaded Radio episode 180 is scheduled to drop today. Tune in at fullythreaded.com. And an update on the railway strike. President Joe Biden celebrated Thursday a tentative labor agreement that averted a strike of U.S. freight trains. But the crisis has not yet been averted, warns Nada Sanders, Distinguished Professor of Supply Chain Management at Northeastern University. Nada said, "I'm not 100% confident by any means," noting that union members will be voting on the deal next month after a cooling period. The agreement, which delivers a 24% pay increase, resulted from 20 hours of negotiations on the eve of a potential strike. Labor Secretary Marty Walsh mediated the talks at his offices in Washington, D.C. Sanders says the impact of a rail strike would be absolutely catastrophic for supply chains that have been reeling since the COVID-19 pandemic. Sanders spoke with News at Northeastern University on Friday about the potential ramifications of a rail strike, why labor has leverage over management, and how supply chains are being reinvented in real time. Read more in our Twitter feed at Fastener News. And in Fastener event news, it's time for the Pac West Fastener Association's annual What's New, What's Next fall dinner program. It'll be happening on October 6th from 5 to 8 p.m. Attendees will hear from presenters Jamie Lawrence of AVK, Tim Roberto Jr. of Star Stainless Screw Company, and Zheng Zhu of Bright & Best International. They'll bring us up to date with what's new with stainless steel and carbon fasteners, and along with what we can expect from suppliers in the future, as well as a vendor showcase. Registration is also open for the Fastener Training Institute's How Fasteners Are Made and What Drives the Cost of a Fastener class that'll take place at the International Fastener Expo. For registration and more information, go to fastenershows.com/FTI-class. And join the Southwestern Fastener Association for their Southern Fastener Conference and Expo that will be taking place September 28th to the 30th in Oklahoma. For more information, go to southwesternfastener.org. IFE Exhibitors, it's game on. Fastener News Desk's Best Booth Awards return to the 2022 International Fastener Expo. IFE will be sponsoring the Best Booth Awards that are pretty dang cool this year from Trophy Smack. We're so excited to be back in person, we plan to immortalize your hard-earned victory with a professional-grade championship belt. This year, the overall Best Booth Award winner will claim the Best Booth Award's first ever customized championship belt. We can't wait to see your booth creativity this October in Vegas. Who will claim the title? For more information, go to fastenershows.com. And to get registered, use the FND discount code FND50. The International Fastener Expo will feature keynote speaker Dirk Beveridge. Dirk is a visionary entrepreneur and the founder of Unleash WD. Dirk has authored 4 books, including the best-selling Innovate: How Successful Distributors Lead Change in Disruptive Times. Dirk recently published a new report, The State of Leadership. Throughout distribution, over 200 executives provided an unprecedented look into how the nature of leadership is changing in distribution. Get details on how to download the new landmark Call to Action report, now available at Fastener News Desk. You won't want to miss Dirk Beveridge, your IFE 2022 keynote speaker. Register today at fastenershows.com. And in manufacturing news, Manufacturing Day is less than 3 weeks away. This year, the month-long celebration of Manufacturing Day kicks off on Friday, October 7th. Manufacturing Day is manufacturing's biggest annual opportunity to inspire the next generation to start careers in modern manufacturing through a series of focused events to promote manufacturing to students, parents, and educators. Plan to open your doors on October 7th or throughout the month of October. To get more information, go to mfgday.com. The stories we have featured in this week's episode of In the News can be found at Fastener News Desk or in our Twitter feed at Fastener News or on LinkedIn at the Fastener News Group. Industrial products are comprehensive and purchasing them online can lead to poor customer experience when utilizing faceted search. The Product Genius's grid technology allows your clients to search, sort, and purchase hundreds of products from a one-page buying experience. Experience and demo fast fastener buying at 1-800-Fasteners.com. Product Genius technology services also include data cleaning and preparation, consultation and strategizing. Contact productgeniustechnology.com or call 1-800-Fasteners to find out how to get started today. If you'd like to share your company's events, news, or sponsor an upcoming episode of In the News, or you'd like to add to the Fastener Museum, contact me, Lisa at FastenerNewsDesk.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In the News with Fastener News Desk. Until next week, be well, be safe, and keep it fascinating.